Welcome back, people. Chelsea FC is officially in a state of emergency. Where do I start? Chelsea Bournemouth. This was supposed to be a game that we could go to at home, pick up 3 points and move on. Has that happened? No. The board needs to be assessed. Not Maresca, the board. Yes, I have an issue with Maresca and some of the subs sometimes. Look at today, in this game. We've got Jamie Gittins coming on for Esteval in the 92nd minute of 94. Well, just to get him a little run in. Let's get Jamie Bino Gittins a little bit of a run in. Nah! Let Esteval cook, man. We took off two of our most threatening players in this match in Cole Palmer and Esteval. And I don't know where to start. We have absolutely stunk the gaff up at home. Like, oh, man. What can I say? Just complete and utter frustration. There's so many things about this team. Maresca doesn't have the players that he wants. He's got to play with what he has. We don't have depth. We've got other teams in the Premier League who can put on game-changing subs late on in the 60th minute. Do we have a game-changing sub at Chelsea FC? No. With 1.569 billion pounds spent. And we don't have a player that can come on in the second half, be a substitute, and change the game. That is not right for a club that spent the money that we have, and we can barely put a starting 11 together that can win a game. It's absolutely unacceptable. And I was positive. I was excited for this game. I saw the lineup. I said, you know what? Today's Liam Delap's day. It's his day. It's time to prove a point to the Premier League, prove a point to Chelsea FC that you should be the starting number 9 of this club. But no, the number 9 curse is real. If Liam the Crap, had an inkling of being a good striker, it's over. And we got rid of Nicholas Jackson, who, let me just remind you, if I can pull up his career here. I believe last season, with injury, he scored 13 goals, 7 assists, with missing a good chunk of the season. And along with his initial season, where he scored 15 or 17, if I'm not mistaken. So we had a striker who was a goal scorer, who was a constant threat. You could play a ball into him, and yeah, he missed a lot of chances, and we were frustrated about that, and he was a frustrating player at times. But you know what? The one truth about Nicholas Jackson was, he would put balls in the back of the net. And in one sense, we relied on him in that. And the other, we didn't, because we never know what we were going to get on a given day. But at the end of the day, and at the end of the games, he helped the team. He put balls in the back of the net. He had good link-up play. He could receive the ball and drive, unlike Joao Pedro, unlike Liam Delap. So what are we doing? We signed Liam, and we signed Joao, and pushed Nicholas Jackson away. And we got a 15.6 million fee. No! It's complete and utter bullshit. We're getting rid of players that help the team, spending more money, spending more money, spending more money, and we're getting the same outcome every single season with this board and this ownership. It's unacceptable. And I know for a fact Maresca's unhappy at the club. If he goes to another Premier League team, he can identify weaknesses and players that he wants and what would get the job done. He could go to City. And he could go, I want this player, I want this player, I want this player, we need help in this position's a problem. And you know what City's going to do? They're going to go and spend the money on the players that Enzo Maresca wants that will help the team. Chelsea? No. Absolutely. Why would we do that? We can get young, promising talent that you don't know if they're going to do good, you don't know if they're going to do bad. Like, really, man? We're going to get you Alejandro Garnacho. What's he gonna do? We don't know. He's fine though. He'll be good. He's got blonde hair. He did that quad celebration the one time on the board on the side. He's good. He's good, yeah. No, man. We have, let's say, we'll go with 4 players at the club that play in the left wing or right wing. You know what player I have faith in out of all those 4? None but Esteval. And Esteval comes back from a little niggle in training, and all of a sudden we don't see him for 2-3 weeks. And then, oh, look at that. Esteval starts a game. Esteval starts a game. He's the most threatening player on the pitch. Rinsing people left and right, putting people on their backs. Blowing kisses to the opposition when he beats them. And that one in particular against Jimenez probably should have been a foul, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? This ref sucked. Moises Caicedo's cynical ankle-breaking challenge in the 4th minute of the game that earned him a yellow card when he didn't even really go in for the tackle and guy's foot hit his knee and, oh, no, yeah. That's not a yellow card. And now Caicedo's got to stink up the gaff the rest of the game playing safe. And Antoine Semenyo, the player that he is, the dribbling that he has, the shooting that he has, the goal scoring form that he had in the beginning of the season, the first 9 games, and we had to worry about the long throw. You have got to be freaking kidding me, man. We have spent so much money and we don't have a player that can win a header. First one, from what would be Chelsea's left-hand side of the pitch. Long throw-in. Nobody wins the header. Nobody's on the back post reacting. And, you know, I don't blame Robert Sanchez for either of the goals today, really. Because as a goalkeeper, you are supposed to stop the shots as they come in. And I believe, is it Brooks that scores the first one? Yeah, Brooks scores the first one. The ball goes to the back post. Brooks wins the header. And Robert Sanchez is there. It's a point-blank save. Whether you like it or not, the goalie has to make a point-blank save. Either it goes in the back of the net or it's saved by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper saves it. And what does everybody do? Oh, Robbo, you're in trouble, mate. Oh, that's fine, you got it. You've been good this season, yeah? You can make one more save. No, it's good. Yeah, you got that. He makes the save. He gets down, just about makes another one, and then almost stops it from going into the back of the net. You know where every Chelsea player is? Oh, we should I stay out? It's a good day to be at Stamford Bridge, lads. We can get a win from this one, 3 points. Yeah, we'll be good. And the same for the second one. Semenyo, long throw. Over the top, Chalobah wins the header. Doesn't win it properly. It goes right to the back stick. Garnacho. Where's the ball? Where'd it go? Chalobah, I can't see over your big head, mate. I've got no words. I've got no words. No words. And Reece James coming off the bench for whatever reason. Joshua Champong hooked at halftime because he had a stinker. And Reece James he can't even be there to save the day. Pedro Neto, also on a halftime. What did he do? Nothing. It's crazy to say that our best player at this club, at the current moment in time, I would say is Esteval. He's not even a natural left winger. He's a right winger. You know what you do? You take off Garnacho. You move Esteval to the left. And he performed on the left in 45 minutes. 45 minutes. He's played better than Garnacho and Jamie Bino Gittins have all season in that left-sided position. And Pedro Neto? Not enough. I mean, what are we doing? We've had some luck with signings. I will say that, but it's like, 3 of the 40. 3 maybe. 4. But you look at some of this team and you're wondering where these players came from. Let's go Liam Delap. Ipswich Town. Relegation side. Steva Palmeiras, which is absolutely unbelievable, the form that he's had. Caicedo from Brighton, absolutely unbelievable. Enzo, Benfica. Got a little bit of a bargain. I do love the guy. I do. But at the moment he's not giving what he needs to, and I could see a swap deal or a transfer in the summer. Garnacho. Manchester United. Barely avoiding relegation. Let's go Pedro Neto. Wolves. Bottom of the table every season, whether it's relegation or not. Jamie Gittins, a Dortmund side where he was out of form, couldn't get in the squad, hardly scored any goals. Joao Pedro, who was a good player for Brighton in his time there. But also, it's Brighton. What are we doing signing players from Brighton? A team that can hardly make the top 10 every season. Yes, it's a proven player, they've played in the Premier League, they've got the experience, and they're still young, and they've got promising young talent. Fuck that, man. Sign someone that we can put into this team and we can rely on from the jump when they sign the contract. You can put them in this starting 11, and they will play, and you can trust them. But no, we're going to gamble, we're going to flip the coin. Liam Delap might have it. Let's stick him in there. I just have no words. So that's the vent. That's the vent. I've had enough. I've spoken enough. So let's take some positives from this game, because there's no reason to being pissed off the whole time. Yeah, some positives. And we'll also go over some negatives. Why not? Because we suck. So, look at the stats of this game. Chelsea, 2.3 expected goals. We scored 2. We made the number, boys. We did it. Now, Bournemouth with their 33% possession, they had 3.14 expected goals, and it's fine. Record-breaking first half in most shots on target, I believe. 6 big chances for Bournemouth, 2 for Chelsea, so we almost got him there. 67% possession. I was, in one respect, I was happy with the control that we had over the game, but we missed chances left and right, couldn't even put them on the net. And I think one thing that I would say for our strikers and our players up top, sometimes you get the best of a man and you're in the 18-yard box, you're by the goal line, and just roof it. Just roof it. Just throw it up. Try and beat the goalkeeper in any way you can. Any way. You don't always have to try and play it across in a congested box. I know this could be a hot take, and some people might not agree with it, but I play small-sided five-a-side on like these hockey rink fields, and sometimes you're near post with the goalie and you throw it at the roof of the net from close range, and you're going to beat him. You just hit it like you're a piss-drunk man, pissed at everything, and you crush the ball. Why not? And Liam Delap has that striking capability. So I think we missed a lot of chances today. I think we could have had a lot more shots, a lot more chances on target, but we didn't really take the chance. So there's that in turn with it. Um, uh, might be all the positives I have. I mean, you look at some of these stats and you just question everything. 12 corners. We had 12 corners. And I don't know if we won a single one of them from the first ball. I think Chalaba won one in the first half early on, coming from the right hand side of the field where he was at near post, flicked it onto the back, no one was there. Is there miscommunication with our set pieces? Does anybody understand what's going on? Is everybody on the same page? I don't think so. So I guess the one positive that we can take from today is that we signed a star boy in Steval, and Fafana also had a good game. Cole Palmer also driving. So if I were to take away 3 positives, it would be from those players. Wesley Fafana, immense again. What a wonderful player. Let down. Steval, I've got no words. Every time, I mean, you see it. Yeah, there was one point where Robert Sanchez threw the ball out to him to the right. A little bit of a breakaway. Steval does a little feint, touch. The guy comes in with a slide tackle. And that's all it takes for the 18-year-old to get the whole crowd from sitting to standing on their feet. This guy needs to be starting every game for Chelsea Football Club. I know he's young, but what other options do we have? Sadly. Cole Palmer looked like he was getting back into form today. Going side to side, left to right, pulling the fake shots. I would have liked to see some more chances taken from him because he is a clinical finisher. And yeah, I don't want to talk bad about the goalkeeper because I think the defense and the players, because I can't even just say the defense because Garnacho was on the back post for one of them. Malo Gusto was there. Malo Gusto wasn't helping, and chances were being created. I mean, we had the one chance I think Brooks had early on. He's point blank with Robert Sanchez, and Robert Sanchez can stick a hand out and palm it and get it away. And I think he made some amazing saves in the first half. And I don't think he has help from this defense. I mean, once the ball gets to Robert Sanchez, you think any one of these players is going to clear it off the line or even make an effort to stop the ball from going in the net? I don't. And we used to have a Thiago Silva that would read the game and be in the positions that he needed to be to stop these things from happening. And we don't have a player like that. We don't have a player that reads the game the same way, with the same experience and the same knowledge that Thiago Silva had, where he knows where the threat's going to be and he can back up the goalkeeper. So the pressure's off the goalkeeper. But right now, all the pressure is on the attacking players along with Robert Sanchez, which is undeserved because he has started playing like a world-class goalkeeper since the Club World Cup. And we had questions in January, February, March. But questions no more. A while back, did I think Petrovic would be the number 1 Chelsea goalkeeper until Raul Sanchez got the spot, and we struggled for a little bit, and I had major questions, and I was like, bring Petrovic back. But he's made the position his own. He's took the number 1 goalkeeper spot, and after a good little run of form with the team, they've fallen apart. So I know this was a long one today, guys, but it's just, as you all know, you're Chelsea fans. We're all frustrated, and some of these things just come out after the game. So, yeah. But if you did enjoy, this was the Blues Talk Show with Luke. We'll be around for the Man City game. We might have some things to talk about after the new year here before the Man City game, because we are in a state of emergency. So I will catch you guys in the next one. If you liked this video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts, because this was a frustrating game, and I will respond to the comments. Let's create some discourse down there. But like, comment, subscribe. Got the high points if it's still there. I appreciate you. We'll see you for Man City on Sunday, 12:30 Eastern, kickoff time.